Welcome to another Honkai Star Rail video. Last time we, or rather Dan Heng, parted the frickin' ocean to reveal this amazing ruin of the Dragon Palace here. And yeah, now we just gonna go straight in there and fight the Antimatter Legion. Specifically Lord Ravager Phantylia, which is probably gonna be an amazing boss battle. I can't wait to see what she's gonna be like as a boss. But yeah, first we have to get there. And we find out some more about the past here, it seems. So the dragon people were not really that happy about having to use their lands here to seal the ambrosial arbor, calling it blasphemy. So they were at odds with the Xianzhou natives and tried to gain their trust. But the High Elder made the decision anyway. Whoa, they were really not having it. Is he getting his memories back? Okay, guess we have to solve 3 puzzles of some kind here to open the way. Okay, there we go, that's all the seals gone. And now the path is open. Let's see how this goes. I'm kinda excited, but I'm also kinda scared because some of the battles lately have been kinda difficult. The roots of the ambrosial arbor, so here we are. This is where the Stellaron is. Is this like a manifestation of the Stellaron? This dragon? Or is it just always here? Okay, it's just the roots themselves that have formed into the image of a dragon. Kinda cool. Yeah, I'm prepared. Let's go. I'm ready for a big boss fight. Roots of the Arbor. Level 50, no image here for the boss. But I'm pretty sure it's gonna be Phantylia. I mean, it even says here on the bottom left. And recommended team level 50, which is exactly where I'm at. So, let's try this. Oh, team must include Jing Yuan. Okay. So I have to replace one of my characters with him. What does he even do? Details. Erudition Lightning. And he's like a DPS, right? I almost have to replace Acheron here to properly fit him in the team. But I don't want to do that. Acheron is my main, basically. I don't like that. Why are we forced to use him? I don't want to remove Stelle, because she's the main character and it just feels right to have her in the team when I'm playing through the story. I don't want to remove March, because I'm just gonna die without her, she's my sustain. I don't want to remove Pela, because she's really good with Acheron. But then again, I haven't unlocked Acheron's passive, where she gets more damage with the more nihility units there in the team anyway. So it might not even be that much of a disadvantage to not use Pela, but she still does apply a nice debuff with the burst, which also helps with charging Acheron's burst. This is such a pain. But I think I'm just gonna replace Pela. Okay, so this is the team. Let's go. Having a trial character probably at least means that I won't lose that easily. Because he's probably actually stronger than my characters. Are we inside the roots now? Looks like a very magical place. And Phantylia is here, of course. Or Phantylia, not Phantylia. Of course she was here, March. It's not a surprise. Let me make myself presentable. She gonna show up in a boss form? Is that what she means? Does she have the power of the Ambrosia Arbor at her command now? Oh, what is happening? Music is great as always. Is that her? Well, she's big. So she did use the abundance to power herself up. And seems like she has 3 HP bars. So this is gonna be a long battle. Okay, so Qing Yuan acts first. I have no idea what he actually does. Should I use the basic attack or the skill? Well, since he's taking Pela's spot, maybe I should just basic attack with him to remain SP neutrality. Because March and Acheron need SP. Nah, let's just go with the skill. It's probably better. Also speed this up. Okay, Stele can literally do anything here. Nothing is weak to physical. So, I guess we're just doing this. And with March, just protect. Use Acheron's skill. Luckily she's weak to lightning. Oh, skill points reduced. That's not good. Are we not meant to win this? Yeah, what do we do with 0 skill points? And she just keeps attacking. Okay, so we literally can't use the skill here, so let's just basic attack again. And again. And this time I'm actually gonna protect Acheron. And then just do this. Okay, actually doing decent damage. Skill points are gone again. So the flowers reduce skill points, is that it? So I should probably get rid of them. But I'm gonna have Acheron's burst here in a moment. Wait, only Qing Yuan could act this turn. Oh well, now Acheron burst. And let's hope that... Oh, that does 0 damage to the flowers. But it did break them. I think I'm just gonna focus on them because I really need skill points. And also since they're broken now, maybe I should just use Stelis and March's burst. And now we got skill points. Okay. So that's how it is. I see. So let's use March's burst to kill the other one. Oh, it's not quite dead, so let's do this. Okay, now we have full skill points. Perfect. That's what we like to see. So now I can use Acheron's skill and then also Qing Yuan's skill. And I should probably protect him because he's kinda low now. So he lost half his HP. I wish she were weak to Cryo. Then March would actually do a lot here with all her follow-up attacks. But we should be able to break her now. I hope with this. No, it actually doesn't break her. Gonna use the skill anyway. Still have no idea what Qing Yuan actually does. He could use his ultimate. I mean, that should break, so let's just do it. Why not? Well, it definitely looks really cool. But we're still on the first HP bar. This is gonna be close. And now she got some flowers back. Oh, 1% left, come on. There we go. What is she doing now? Okay. And she's... Oh my god, she's purple now. Oh, she wants to destroy both the Abundance and the Hunt. Yeah, I guess the destruction is just the enemy of everything. Oh, is he gonna get switched out for Dan Hang? Ah, okay, I get a special ability that I can trigger with R, like in the Cocolia fight. Okay, nice. That's doing some good damage. Scion of Permanence. Okay, that's nice and all, but Qing Yuan is almost dead. This is bad. And I can't use March's shield because I don't have any skill points. That's really not good. Oh, she's doing her ult again. Qing Yuan is dead. Wait, defeat? But only Qing Yuan died. I can't let him die? Oh, that's stupid. What the heck? Guess I'm restarting then. Okay, note to myself, just shield Qing Yuan. Every single turn. Okay, this is gonna be difficult. This is actually gonna be way more difficult than I thought it would be. I think I actually gotta have to read up on Qing Yuan's kit. See exactly what he actually does. To make proper use of him. Okay, I see. So he basically summons this Lightning Lord, and then with his skill and ultimate he can basically increase the number of hits this Lightning Lord does, and also its speed. So I guess when it reaches a certain speed, then it's the turn of the Lightning Lord. We saw that. It's like every once in a while this big thing that just attacks. But yeah, we really have to buff it up with like his skill and ultimate. I don't think it's basic attack. Yeah, it doesn't do anything. So I kinda have to use his skill. So we already were struggling with the skill points, and then they also drain skill points. It's just... the skill point drain is just the most annoying thing. But I think I have to prioritize his skill over Acheron's skill. And just hope that Acheron somehow gets her burst anyway at some point. Oh, this is so stupid. This team is just not good. I'm so tempted to press E here, I'm so used to it. But I can't. I have to normal attack with Acheron. Oh, it feels so wrong. Yeah, shut up, Phantylia. I already read through that. Okay, there we go. That actually doesn't do that much damage. Maybe it's worth it more to go for Acheron's burst. I really don't know. I can't use his skill anyway right now, so... Okay, we got some skill points back from killing the flower. That's really what we have to do here. He still has some shields, so let's actually protect Acheron. And we actually can use her skill now. Okay, I'm at the second phase again. And I think I'm in a much better position this time. At least I hope so. Okay, second burst. And we survived it this time. But now Stella is almost dead. Because I've mainly focused on protecting Qing Yuan. This is still not looking that good. Okay, at least they're locked onto March now. I can work with that. So let's protect March herself. Also got Acheron's burst back almost. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna do this and then immediately burst with her. Hopefully that kills. Come on. Ah, almost. I do have Dan Hang's attack ready, but I think I'm saving that for the third phase. Oh, that didn't kill. Actually, it was enough to trigger the next cutscene, okay. Don't taunt her, Qing Yuan, she's already difficult enough as is. Yeah, another new form. Oh, this is gonna be so difficult. Summon the Lightning Lord and eliminate the flowers chanted by Phantylia. I mean, I already did that several times, but yeah. Let's do it again. Does that immediately destroy them now? No, not really. Actually, it does kinda. Okay. And now we also use Dan Hank's thing. Big damage. Okay, this is actually doable. Protect Qing Yuan again. And we do have enough skill points that we can afford to use Acheron's skill here. And his skill right away. Very nice. Okay, actually making good progress. Come on, we can do this. Oh, Acheron is almost dead now. She's attacking way too much. Acheron is dead. Damn it. Stele is almost dead. But as long as March and Qing Yuan survive, we can actually do this, I think. She's almost broken and she's at 49%. Come on, we can do this, we can do this. Oh, this is gonna be so close. Go, 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 go. 21%. Protect Qing Yuan. Don't let him die. Oh, what would I do without March? And can Dan Hank finish it? Almost, almost, almost. 2%. So close now. Yes? 1%? Is it over? What is she gonna do now? She's at 1%. What is she doing? Oh, he's actually... Okay, that was meant to happen. For a moment there I thought that I lost 1% away from the victory. Oh, she got him. What now? Stele, time for you to awaken some new power again? She's trying to turn him into a Void Ranger. But I don't think this is gonna go according to her plan. Yeah. He was actually waiting for her to do this, I think. Or is he just overpowering her? Either way, it's cool. Dan Hang and Qing Yuan together, can they do it? They did it, I think. They defeated her, right? Whoa. Cool cutscene. And he's catching him, nice. Ah, so she's not dead, she just lost one body, but she apparently has... But she's not gone. And the destruction of the Xianzhou is still nigh? Because the Stellaron is still here, right? Oh, okay, that was an intense boss battle, I gotta say. Like, after I lost her the first time, I was so nervous. I didn't want it to happen a second time, especially not when I was already on the 3rd HP bar. But yeah, the key was just to spam March's skill on Qing Yuan so that he doesn't die, and then it was actually not that difficult. And also reading up on Qing Yuan's skills to see what he actually does. That also helped. So what's up next? We have to seal away the Stellaron, right? It's not truly over until then. Okay, so that was actually a big mistake on Phantylia's part, trying to turn him into a pawn of destruction. That gave him the opportunity he needed. Okay, so that's what happened in that cutscene. So, she's still alive, right? Yeah, thought so. It's gonna take some time, okay? Yeah, you've done enough, Jingyuan. Okay, Fuxuan arrives. And we are back at the Exalting Sanctum. And that is this quest complete. Okay. Nice. Okay, it's still not quite the end of Xianzhou. So yeah, let's just see what happens next. If it's just some type of epilogue or if there's still more to do. Because the main threat is gone, right? I mean, Stellaron, like I said, is still here, but at least Phantylia is not a problem anymore. Okay, Fuxuan has taken on his responsibilities, since Jingyuan is kind of out of commission right now because of what happened during the boss fight. Yeah, nice to see you as well. Feeling the burden now of being the general, Fuxuan. But yeah, it sounds like they're just wrapping up things and it's pretty much over. You're enjoying yourself, aren't you? Right. Yeah, I think so too much. Or have you summoned us to give us a reward? Yeah, that's what I like to hear. Finally, you're talking my language. Give me all those juicy stellar jade. A happy march is a good march. That sounds good. But is there something more material that we could get for our efforts? Apparently not. March is on the same wavelength as me. Nothing tangible then. But at least it sounds pretty cool. This is why I love March. She's the people's voice. She says what we are thinking. And also March was kinda the MVP in that boss fight. Without her, I would have not been able to do it. Her shielding was essential for this victory. Yeah, what's up with that? What do you want from us now? Oh, not a mission? What then? Reporting at the highest level. So you're sending us to one of the leaders of the Xianzhou? Oh, she just wants us to go through it with her so that she can deliver an accurate report. Okay, fine by me. Let's do this. So this is kind of the part where we can ask questions, but it's more like talking about things that already happened, so... Let's discuss Phantylia first. She's definitely the most interesting part about this. Yeah, she was the mastermind, but we obviously already knew that, so it's really just recapping, I guess. Is there anything new? No, I don't think so. Okay, what about the Disciples of Sanctus Medicus? Yeah, that's also nothing new. And the Stellaron Hunters? Okay, so I went through those dialogue options, but it really was just recapping everything, basically. So yeah, we didn't find out anything new. Okay, she wants us to give something to Yukong. What is it? Something Miss Tingyun left behind? Yeah, we still don't really know if Tingyun was possessed, or she was actually Phantylia, or I don't know. Yeah, basically what I was saying. Don't really know what's up with that yet. But maybe we're gonna find out in a future quest. Who knows? Yeah, Tingyun might be dead, is basically what she's saying here. Okay then, let's deliver the fan to Yukong. Optional plan for the future of discussing with your companions? What is there to plan? We're just gonna go to the next planet, right? Though I guess since Penacony came out in 2.0, right? If I'm not mistaken, there were quite a few updates in between this story and the new planet, so there are probably some more quests here. Main quests or main quest interludes if they have that here. They do have that in Genshin. Archon quest interludes. So there might still be more to do here before we actually go to Penacony. What do you have to say about that, March? Yeah, we're just mere puppets of the Stellaron Hunters, kinda. Yeah, that's the spirit, March. Even though it doesn't change the fact that we were just puppets of the Stellaron Hunters, let's be real here. But that's kinda what they did. They planned to make the most desirable future a reality, and now it is a reality. But yeah, I still like the way March is seeing this. Let's just be happy that we won. Doesn't matter if it's because the Stellaron Hunters planned it or anything like that. So what are our plans from here? She wants a favor from Fuxuan. Oh, I see. She wants to find out more about her past with the matrix of prescience. Smart idea, March. Okay, so I guess that's something we're gonna do in the future. I know there's a different version of March where she's following the path of the hunt, and the Xianzhou Alliance also follows the path of the hunt, so maybe that has something to do with that. It's gonna be interesting to see, but for now, let's go to Yukong now and give her Ting Yun's fan. Oh, there's also this girl that we met during Dan Heng's part of the story. I forgot her name. Shuyi, right. She's a robot, right? If I remember correctly. Or a cyborg or something like that. Oh, look how her tone has changed. She was the one who said in the beginning that she doesn't want our help, right? Before Qing Yuan intervened and was like, wait a minute, I have something to do for the people from the Astro Express. And now she's like, oh, thank you so much. But yeah, your friend kinda died in the process. Or maybe not. We don't really know. She left this behind. This fan. Yeah, so she also can't believe it, and she was pretty close to Tingyun, right? So what exactly happened to her? Was she really just possessed by Phantylia? Or corrupted in some way? Did she do to Tingyun what she tried to do to Qing Yuan at the end? The real question is, when was she replaced? She spent over 30 years working alongside you. And in the beginning she definitely was Tingyun, right? But when was she replaced, or corrupted, or possessed, or whatever, by Phantylia? I think that is actually a very important question. When it all happened. How long ago? Because the answer to that could tell us something about how long Phantylia has been planning this. And also if there's any chance of Tingyun still being alive. Oh, she really sounds so sad. The voice actress is doing a great job. Now I feel kinda bad for being angry at her because of how she treated us in the beginning. She was just doing her duty. She's inviting us to a soul-soothing ceremony. Is this like a funeral for the Foxian people? Yeah, it is a funeral. Okay, so the Foxians are the only one on Xianzhou who actually do funerals, because their lives are shorter than those of the rest. The Xianzhou natives, as they are called. But now also a lot of long-lived people died, apparently. So she's gonna place Tingyun's fan on one of these star skiffs, I guess. Yeah, just to say farewell to Tingyun. Tingyun is actually a playable character, right? So is the version you can summon actually Phantylia? Yeah, we'll be there at the ceremony and witness Tingyun's funeral. Okay, so now we have to pick out some personal belongings to put on the star skiff. Shouldn't someone who was closer to her do that? Like this guy, apparently. Okay, he's already put everything in this box. He's walking pretty fast. It's still weird that we are doing this and not one of her actual friends. Are we gonna find some hint there to what actually happened to her? What is this? Looks like some kind of fox figurine holding a coin. Can bring wealth if placed correctly. Interesting. A gift. Maybe she had feelings for you? So they were kind of rivals, but also really close. Yeah, maybe she got those things when she was already possessed by Phantylia. Sleepless bow. Okay, it's a kitchen knife. And what's up with the bow? I doubt it. I mean, by the time we met her, she was already Phantylia, right? And you probably weren't the only archer she knew. Let's get going. What are we doing here? We're here on a gift-giving errand for Miss Tingyun. Oh, we are handing out the gifts to the people they were intended for? Seems like she really went out of her way to get these gifts. It's nice to get some more info on Tingyun and how nice she was before she became Phantylia, but I gotta be honest, I don't really care about this. I never really cared much about Tingyun to begin with, and now finding out more things about her after the fact, it's not gonna suddenly make me like her more. I didn't think that the end of this main quest would just be preparing a funeral for a character who might not even actually be dead. You know what that reminds me of? The Liyue Archon quest in Genshin. Specifically the middle part of that Archon quest where we were just fetch questing for Zhongli to prepare Rex Lapis's funeral, even though he wasn't actually dead. And that, in my opinion, was the most boring part of the entire Archon quest in Genshin so far. And the main reason why I don't like Zhongli, even though everyone else seems to love him. And yeah, this is really reminding me of that. Which is probably why I'm not looking forward to the rest of this quest now. Let's hope this isn't actually as long as the Zhongli part of the Liyue Archon quest. Okay, so that is number 1, and I guess we have to deliver how many more presents? 3? 4? I'm gonna be honest, I'm probably gonna cut out most of this and just skip to the funeral. Oh, did Tingyun have a present for her as well? Okay, so she just gave us information on where we have to go next, I guess. Aurum Alley. Seems pretty nice. Who are you? Another recipient of a gift from Tingyun. I see. Oh, she is the one who gets the kitchen knife. Well, about that. You missed the opportunity to gift her something. Let's tell her the truth. I don't think we should pretend like she is still here. Oh, so who's the bow for? Is it for Yukong, maybe? Yeah, it is. Okay, there's Yukong. So let's give her the bow. We have something for you from Tingyun. It's an invisible bow.
30年前、私はある凄惨な戦争に参加したの。
30 years ago she fought in a terrible war?
親友と共に出
What
航した
war? And against who? The Abundance?
一人になっていた。あの戦いが終わった後、私も自分が飛ぶことに飽き、弓を引き絞る勇気を、そして舵取りになったとはいえ、軍人出身の私は緻密な経営に向いていなかった。
So Tingyun helped her settle into her new role after she got promoted.
たとえ戦場で共に戦ったことがなくとも、あの子は私の戦友よ。帝雲と商談の助けがなければ、
So Tingyun was that important.
ラフが30年で息を吹き返すことは不可能だった。
Yukong is basically saying that the Luofu we see today is just here because of Tingyun, and it would still be in much worse shape if it weren't for her.
時代は移り、
Seems like she was more important than I thought.
私は思っていたわ。私のような流血と戦火が染み込んだもの
That they are talking so much about Tingyun and how amazing she is/was makes me think that she's not actually dead. We never really got confirmation on that. She's probably gonna reappear at some point.
でも私は間違っていたわ。
So she's basically vowing to destroy the Antimatter Legion.
空をかける。
Well, they've been around for a very long time, and are obviously very powerful, so not sure if you can actually do that. But do your best anyway.
儀式に使う聖査の準備ができたわ。
Okay, everything's ready for the ceremony.
帝雲の思い出の品を聖査に乗せましょう。
So let's place the offerings on the star skiff. And then... what now?
帝雲が贈り物を僕に用意してくれたんだ。僕も同じ節としてそのお返しをすべきだ。
He also wants to put something on the star skiff, I guess.
そっか。それで元命は何を用意したの？
僕はこの支援を。
Kite.
帝雲の貴重な贈り物と比べたら見劣りするかもしれないけど、どうか笑わないでくれ。これには
What
ちゃんと
deeper
意味
meaning?
があるんだ。古族の風習で支援は飛べなくなった飛行士の魂を癒すらしい。
Oh, I see.
帝雲も飛行士とは言えないが、ずっと星空をかけてきた身。
Well, that's a well thought out offering, I guess.
だから帝雲もきっと再び星空を飛べるようになれば喜んでくれるはずだ。
Okay, so we got the kite, and now we have to put everything on the star skiff.
この中からどれを聖査に乗せる？
Wait, we don't just put everything, we have to choose? Well, in that case, it's gotta be the kite, right?
今回は競い合う必要がないな。さあ、もっと遠い世界へ向けて飛んでいくといい。
Wait, we just gonna go through them one by one and place all of them in the end anyway?
帝雲
Yeah, we did really just place everything. Okay.
決してあなたを忘れない。必ずやこの手で真相を突き止めてみせ
Are
る。
we gonna get a cutscene where this star skiff is gonna be sent out into space?
帰らぬ人になったなら、その時は
Or is it just gonna end with this little speech by Yukong here? Or we have to first go to Earthrise Agora, I guess. And then the actual ceremony is gonna happen. The actual funeral. It's gotta be a cutscene, right? It's probably gonna be a beautiful one. Yeah, there we go. Last send-off for the fallen who didn't make it through the crisis. And we see all the characters again. Yeah, this really feels like the end of this part of the main story. Yeah, right, I thought Xing Yuan was resting. But then again, probably couldn't just not show up at this important ceremony. Oh, he's already fully recuperated. Okay. Two things he wishes to gift us. One of these things better be 10,000 Stellar Jade. I'd like some free real estate, please. I love how they incorporate memes into stainless dialogue options. It's one of the most fun aspects about the dialogues in this game. I love it. But he can't do it here. No, we have to go somewhere else. Once again, it's always like this. Let's go meet him at his desk then. So he can finally give us our 10,000 Stellar Jade that we deserve for saving this planet ship. Oh, we got a Jade Abacus. Can we sell it for a lot of money? How much is that worth? No, I'm obviously not gonna sell it. Yeah, what exactly is it? So it's like a symbol for an oath that shall not be broken. No matter what. Oh, so with this Jade Abacus we can call him when we need him. And that is what Kafka wanted, right? She wanted to make the Xianzhou Luofu come to our help at some future point, in some future battle, that she was very vague about. But that was basically her main goal, to make the Astro Express and the Xianzhou Luofu be friends and help each other so they can stand together against some bigger threat. That bigger threat being Nanook, but she wasn't clear on whether it's the actual battle against Nanook where she wants us to call on Xing Yuan and the Xianzhou Luofu, or some other battle prior to that. I guess we'll find out at some point. But yeah, that really is a nice gift. Being able to call such a powerful force in the universe. Yeah, March, we can really call this a payoff. 100%. Yeah, of course we're not just gonna use it willy-nilly. Don't worry. Now he said he was gonna gift us two things, so there could still be 10,000 Stellar Jade in store for us. Or is a second gift for a Danhang? Oh, he's back to his normal form.
獣王氏の通達により君への追放令を赦免する。
Oh, his banishment is relieved.
自由にラフを行き来できる身だ。
That's nice. March just continuing to be on the same wavelength as me. It is indeed nice.
だが一つ忠告しよう。タンフーの罪はあまりに深い。
Yeah, the past doesn't go away. Just because he is not banished anymore. People are still gonna be mad about what his predecessor or his previous reincarnation or whatever did.
出入りの自由は保証するが、身の安全までは私も保証できない。この点について、どうか理解してほしい。わかっている。贈り物を渡せて気持ちが軽くなったよ。傷口の痛みも和らいだようだ。この情景を詩にしたい気分だ。
Yeah, another time. But thanks for your gifts.
不言殿のように学識が豊かなわけではない。やめておこう。七死人の道はまだ長い。列車の旅がどうか順調であることを祈るよ。では。
Farewell for now. Until we meet again. There we got the Jade Abacus, nice. And it seems like this is not the actual end of the quest. We still have to talk to our guys here. Oh, got a message from Himeko. And the Jade Gate is reopened, so now we can go to the next planet, I guess.
戻って君から姫子に説明したらどうだ。ああ、俺も列車に戻るべきだと思う。
うちらが今回の旅で体験したことを聞きたくて待ち遠しいんだよ、きっと。
Yeah, I got a lot to tell her.
あ、ちょっと待って、忘れてた。車掌さんにお土産買ってない。ねえねえ、あんたは先週でやり残したことない？
Just a bunch of quests that I can do whenever. But for now, I don't think so. Okay, so this is just the part where we say goodbye to everyone. So how many people are there that I could talk to and say goodbye to? A bunch, right? Do I really want to talk to any of them? I mean, Yanking, what do you have to say? You kinda grew on me during this quest, even though you didn't have that much screen time, but the little screen time you had was kinda cool. And by that I mean mainly the part where you were fighting Blade and Dan Heng. But yeah, I'm leaving now, so goodbye. Maybe I'm gonna build you at some point. Oh, he wants us to coach him? Well, okay, fine by me. I'm sure you can learn a thing or two from the galactic baseballer. Okay, bye. We don't have to talk to Jing Yuan again, I think. So who else is there? Yu Kong, we already kinda said goodbye when we brought the stuff to the Starskiff. Oh, Kafka, right, I completely forgot that Kafka is still here. Let's see. Well, it doesn't show any other quest mark besides the one in the parlor car, which is for Himeko. Oh well, I'm not gonna just search the entire Xianzhou Luofu, because that is a lot. So if the game is not telling me where Kafka actually is, then I guess I'll just return to the Express.
まるで夢のような儚さを感じるの。あの船たちは一体どれほどの時間をかけて空を飛び、またどの星に向かうの？
Yeah, we can only imagine where they're gonna end up.
宇宙からすれば、長命種の命も短命種の命もほぼ同じだ。先週の民が求める長命は星が呼吸し、
Yeah,
輝く一瞬。
I agree. Basically what he's saying here is that compared to like the millions or billions of years that the stars exist, the few thousand years of the long-lived species on Xianzhou Luofu are really nothing. In the grand scheme of the universe, 100 years is not really much different from 1,000 years or 10,000 years. Hi, we are back. And we are ready to go to the next planet. On to Penacony.
おかえりなさい。ベルトから今回の出来事について聞いたわ。本当に羨ましいわね。
Yeah, we experienced a lot on this planetary spaceship. That does indeed sound like Danheng. Oh, is Himiko gonna accompany us next time? On Penacony? That would be awesome. Since I got to the Express. So, can we warp jump as planned this time? Right, because the Xianzhou Luofu wasn't actually the destination that we originally wanted to jump to. Because then Kafka interrupted us before we could actually talk about what our next stop was. So, did they actually plan to go to Penacony from the beginning before they were interrupted by Kafka? I mean, yeah, of course, Penacony. We already know that. And that was the original destination. But I don't think they actually mentioned that, because we got interrupted by Kafka before they actually mentioned Penacony. A prison planet used by the IPC. Well, from what I've seen of Penacony and heard about it, I don't think it's a prison planet anymore. Fell into the arms of the Harmony, Xipe, or is it Xipe, transformed into a prosperous and ethereal realm. Yeah, that sounds more like it. The family. Sounds interesting. So basically, she just wants to go to the banquet, and that's why she's like, yeah, on your next mission, I'm gonna accompany you. I see what you did there, Himiko. Okay. Oh, meanwhile, in the shackling prison. Oh, this guy. Yeah, I knew that he was sus. I was wondering what happened to him after everything. It was all him. So I was right after all. Who brought the Stellaron? And why? And I said it earlier during the main quest that it might have been him. Oh, I'm so happy that I was right about that. Enemies of Yashi. Who's here now? Some ice character. Who is it? Who is it? Oh, she looks cool. Definitely seen her somewhere before. Like, almost every character in this game. But yeah, that's the end of this quest. Wow, okay. What an interesting cutscene to end it on. So that means we are done with the Xianzhou Luofu now. Let's talk about it, because I have some things to say. And I want to preface this by saying that I did not dislike it. So even though I'm gonna have some negative things to say about it in the next few minutes probably, keep that in mind. I didn't hate it. It was still good. But, And there's a big but here. It definitely wasn't as good as Xianzhou 6. Xianzhou 6 was just amazing. I was invested from like the very beginning. I fell in love with the characters so quick and really loved seeing like Bronia's character development and how the people in the underworld were struggling, and then really was rooting for them to like get back their right to go to the surface and to defeat Cocolia, and for Bronia to not be manipulated, you know, stuff like that. Xianzhou 6 was just amazing. I was so invested. I loved it. Xianzhou compared to that is a step down. It was still good, like I said, but I wasn't quite as invested as I was in the Xianzhou 6 story and characters. Most of the characters on Xianzhou actually I'm pretty indifferent about. I'm like, yeah, okay, they are nice, but I don't really care too much about them. There's no one like Bronia or Seele who like really made me fall in love with them. Like, the character we've spent the most time with in Xianzhou was Tingyun, of course, and I think they wanted to like have us be invested in her to make the twist with Phantylia even more impactful. And it was an impactful twist, don't get me wrong. I really loved it, but I didn't really care too much about Tingyun, you know? They kind of failed at making me care for her. So the amazing thing about the twist was just that it was unexpected, and not that we cared so much about Tingyun and now she's suddenly gone. And the other characters also were okay. Some of them were pretty cool, but I think the character I was most invested in actually during the story was just Danhang. But I don't really count him as a Xianzhou character even, because he's an Astral Express character, you know, he's a nameless. Even if he originates from Xianzhou. And yeah, overall just Xianzhou, if I had to give it a rating out of 10, I would say it's like a solid 6.5 to 7, so not bad, but also not really super amazing. Xianzhou 6 on the other hand would be like an 8 or 8.5 for me, so definitely better. But yeah, overall, I still really like the story of this game, and I do like the main characters, like Stella and March is just awesome. And I'm definitely looking forward to Penacony, but yeah, I think that's all I have to say about this part of the main story for now. Maybe after I actually catch up completely in the story, after Penacony, I might make a video about ranking and comparing the story chapters. That might be a cool idea. But yeah, for now, it's time to end this video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe for more Honkai Star Rail and other gacha content. I'd really appreciate it. And yeah, have a nice day.